it completely opened up. She could straighten it and everything. And then we just went for a little walk, and her legs started being restored to walking normal. And then the only thing she couldn't do was jumping. And then toward the end, she was jumping, and her foot was getting her control back. So it was awesome.
Wow.
So, we went to this lady's home, and she had some kind of, it was hard for them to translate what exactly was going on, but basically her inside throat was bigger than what her outside handled, and so she had a lot of pain in her hands and her shoulders. So we prayed the first time, and there wasn't any improvement, and we found out that she started talking and said, oh, this kind of thing takes a long time. And so we just released a healing testimony to her, and said that it's God's pleasure to heal her, that He loves to heal her. And then we prayed a second time, and afterwards she said she felt peace and had no more pain. She got completely healed.
Wow.
And then her son had a speech impediment in his lungs. And he was pretty shy, and it was hard to test out what happened after that. But I had another little boy pray for him. And after we prayed, he was a little bit more confident and was able to speak a little bit clearer. And so we're having the lady report back to us how he was doing, and he was able to learn better in school, and his teeth would not run out of energy as easily. And then the gal also invited the community to come back into her house Friday, so there was an open invitation to come back.
Who else? What happened in your group? Well, I was just going to ask what happened in your group, yeah.
Yeah, we had prayed for 3 people. A lady who was paralyzed on her right side, and she was paralyzed, but then she had this big pain here, so, and her hand was and so we prayed and gave her a picture. One of the guys gave her a picture, and then, and a word, so they could understand each other. And then she said it kept getting better and better and better, and we prayed for quite a while, so we went on and prayed for two other people that came back. And when we came back, her hand had moved again, and like as we were praying, like beforehand, her hand was on fire, and she said she felt like heat all on her whole right side of her body, and it was just getting better and better as she was sitting there. So the girl's going to follow her up. And then I got one of the girls to sing over her as well at the end, which she was terrified of doing. And then prayed for just a guy on the street with back pain who talks to Jesus at night. That was good. That was nice to chat. And
Did his back thing go?
yeah, he said it did. Yeah. I don't know. Sure. I think it did. He said it. It was more good just chatting with him. And then the other one was a really, really old lady who had arthritis and had pain in her finger was like this. And then when she opened it, it was pretty open. So I asked her, I got the other girl to pray. There was no pain at all. Her finger opened up without sticking at all.
Wow.
And she was smiling to her little head on. That was good.
Yay. Anybody else? How about you, Hazel?
I got the little kids to pray, and like a bunch of stuff where you couldn't really tell whether it was different or not, but I'm like, yes, like high blood pressure, asthma, and
I can't hear you, Hazel.
sorry, some stuff where they couldn't tell whether they healed or not because they would have to go to the doctor, but some of them felt like heat, so I think that those are healed. And then that lady with polyps felt like the cold hand was put on her stomach, and she said she didn't feel any pain anymore. And then a woman with a headache, but they were just like, they were really excited, and I love it when little kids are excited.
So good. And everybody, Merck did face painting for the first time, and she rocked it. Woo!
And balloon twisting, I know.
And the balloons. How was your group, Jane?
What are you doing?
We just went to we just went to two houses. One, I drew a picture of fruits in a plate. Remember that, Bethel?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just declared in the house that we will never run out of food and people would just come there. It so happened that that house is the house of the father of those, his children. They built their houses beside that house. It's like the ancestral house. And they said that, yeah, whenever the children has no money, they will just go there and find something to eat. So it's actually a real blessing there, and we just declared blessing over them. We also prayed for kids with cough, and he was prayed for by, if you know Kuya Mario, he's the worship leader in Kalamba. He's the one playing the guitar. The kid is like jerking. He was like coughing out like that, and he was like just reacting to the prayer. And after that, he was all smiling. Yeah. After that, he's all smiling. I just chit chat with him, whispering, and he's no longer coughing. And I just found out that the kid loves to dance. He's just like 3, and he's like, you know, I don't know if you could understand. Okay, maybe a flip. We call it here tumbling. The word.
Tumbling?
Tumbling, yeah. He's tumbling, and he was like doing a headstand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just embraced him, and it's just so feel. It's as if he understood what was going on, and it's really serious. I just declare, Lord, just use him, just use all the creativity. And there's another other house we prayed for. They just had their 3rd baby, and the guy is actually fearing to lose his job. As I told you, Josh, earlier, that their jobs here are like not stable. They will have it for as long as they have projects, and when that stops, they also don't have a job. So how will they support their children? And one of our teammates have a drawing of a man peeking into a window where there's light, and he said that that's the picture of a man looking into a window, and was him, and it's him, and he's actually looking through opportunities that God is just bestowing wisdom on him, and it's just guiding him.
Who is the one that drew the picture? One of the kids, or?
No, not one of the kids. One of her
Young adults
one
in
of
the
the
church?
part of the team.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we just declared healing, because the mother who just gave birth is experiencing nausea, vertigo, maybe because of high blood pressure or low blood pressure. So we just prayed for her, and she said that she felt better and is no longer there.
Nice.
Excited. Just like I'm excited to hear more testimonies afterwards, because we also declared blessing and dreams and for the future. So we're really praying to see how their lives will improve in the future.
That's so good.